Hi, I'm Joan and I want to talk about a book called Miss Smilla's Feeling for Snow by Peter Hoeg. It's a truly wonderful book which was first published back in 1992, which was when I first read it. And I think it's all the more remarkable because it was written originally in Danish and what we have here is a translation, but it's fabulous nonetheless. If I could, I'd make everybody read it. It's the story of a woman called Smilla who lives in Denmark. She was brought there as a child from Greenland. Her mother was a Greenland Inuit. Her father's a wealthy Danish doctor. And she spends most of her life growing up and living in Copenhagen, but never really quite fitted in there, and she's something of a loner living a fairly bleak life. As an adult, she worked in science, and her particular expertise was in understanding the characteristics of snow and ice. And one day, a young boy, her neighbour, falls from a roof and dies, and she believes that he was murdered. But there's only one set of footprints on the roof from which he fell, and the police are certain that it was an accident. She's convinced nonetheless, and she uses her expertise in snow and ice to read the signs and figure out exactly what it was that happened, and that then takes her all the way back to Greenland, where in the end she manages to figure out who was guilty of this crime. You could say that this is, I guess, the original Scandinavian crime novel, which have been such a sensation in the last 2 or 3 years. But this was first published 20 years ago, and it's as good today as it was back then, and you really, really have to read it.